Hi, I'm Dr. Steve from the University of Adelaide, and I study the relationship between climate and this tasty fruit. Right now, Australian grapes are mostly grown in the south of the country, but our changing climate will force vineyards to move or use new styles of farming. Grapevines are sensitive plants. Their growth is dramatically affected by the average air temperature and the amount of water that they receive. The changes to how grapevines develop during different seasons can warn other farmers about how less sensitive crops might change in the future. We are currently experimenting with putting shade cloths over some of the plants, which protects them from 40% of the sun's radiation. Keeping the vines cool means they use less water. Cooler temperatures also mean that the fruit has more time to develop before it ripens, so farmers can have better crops. We also use this machine that is called a sap flow probe, and it measures how much water moves from the roots to the leaves. It does this by taking the temperature of the inside of the plant in 2 different places. We collected this data over 4 different growing seasons while changing the amount of water the vines received. We learned from our experiments that giving plants very little water forces them to be more efficient, but also reduces the amount of energy they can make from sunlight. Images of grapevines aren't just great for posting on your social media accounts. When the grapevines have many healthy leaves growing from their branches, those leaves block out the sun when the camera is underneath their shade. We can accurately measure the number of leaves based on the size of the dark shadow in the pictures. Grapevines with more leaves will grow more grapes. We also use this camera that takes pictures in infrared light to measure the temperature of the leaves. You and I keep cool by sweating through our skin, and plants do something very similar where they release water through their leaves, and this is called transpiration. If there isn't enough rain, the plants will dehydrate and overheat. You can't see the transpiration with the naked eye, but you can detect it by using the infrared camera. Knowing how plants cope with climate helps us keep them growing strong, and this is important for you, me, and farmers everywhere.